See this? Camping stuff. See me? Not very good at camping. So, I'm getting a camper van. While everyone else camps on the floor, I'm going to have a nice comfy camper van. I've got this solar panel, which I'll show you. It's like a clamshell solar panel. See? Solar panel. I want to know how much I'm actually pulling out of the battery with what I'm doing with it, so I can work out how many hours in the day I need to have the solar panel plugged in. I have this, which is a little Hobby King amp meter between the battery and the fridge, and see how much the fridge pulls over like a day or over an hour, or how much, and put it between the solar panel and the battery and see how much the solar panel puts back in, and then I can work it out. Alright, so it's nearly 2 p.m. I'm waiting for Jamal from Uber to come pick me up, and we're going to go to the other side of town to pick up my camper van. Hey Jamal. How you doing?
Easy, man. Thanks, guys.
Good. So hopefully one of those is mine. I don't know which one. I am, yeah.
So that's just information regarding claims. You've got half of the bed boards up there. You've got a tabletop. You've got your pots and pans.
Yeah, great.
Little,
Oh, cool.
and a little freezer.
Right. There's already things banging around. Now, it's not a Euro, so yes, I did the right way. I have a camper van. Go. Go camper van. Oh, it's got speed and performance. Just found out something kind of interesting. My big hexacopter, which I wasn't going to take, it turns out fits perfectly into the little roof cavity of this camper. So I was just not going to take it. I was just going to take the plane and that was it. But now it looks like it's going to fit, which means I have to fix it. Like the camera would brown out anytime I gave it some throttle. So I think that the video transmitter is, like, its power rail is dying, which isn't a big deal to fix. I can just put in a 12 volt BEC. So I'll have to try and see if that's still happening, and if that is the problem, then I can hopefully fix it for tomorrow. I did a test in the front yard, and when I throttle up, all the video browns out. This is what it looks like. As you can see, as the throttle goes up, the video browns out, but the OSD is there still, and the video doesn't drop out, which makes me think it's just a voltage problem with the voltage going to the camera, because the camera is a 12 volt camera. I've got one of these, which is a ready-made RC 12 volt UBEC. Well, it works now. Did a flight test, 100% throttle, no dropouts whatsoever. So that problem is solved for now. Want to get a new video transmitter as quick as I can, but this will get me flying in the meantime. Show us your sausage stick device. So my plan of having the watt meter, inline amp meter monitoring everything worked really well. It's tracking how much power the motorhome is using, and I can also use it to track how much solar panel power I'm putting back in. So I'll show you how it's all hooked up. So here we have the battery box. You can see I've got these alligator clips here hooked into the battery terminals. The battery terminals go into this amp meter on the source side, and then coming out of there we go into my little 3D printed terminals, which I've moved all the O-rings for the motorhome, which were originally around here. I've moved them to the 3D printed bolts, and then that then goes into, this then goes into the rest of the motorhome. So the idea is this is in line between the battery and the motorhome. So I've just rewired the amp meter now so that the solar panel is in line with it. I've put the motorhome back to the battery, and now I'm measuring how much the solar panel is putting back into the battery. Okay, so as you can see, the terminals for the motorhome are back on the battery. And then on the source side, I've got my terminals, and the terminals lead to the solar panel.